So Chafe made a video about Dr. Kavorkyan and the maybe one of the faults of the power process. You know, how technology may actually serve to improve, and we can kind of build upon it. It was interesting that when you mentioned that, the thing that came into my mind was the UBI, the Universal Base Income. The concept of UBI as an argument, one of the pundits has presented it as, if you relieve people of their basic needs, then that allows for their pursuit of creativity, arts, technology, going for that cure for cancer. I have thought about that whole cure for cancer and cure for other things and cure for genetic deterioration. And I found out that, so you got these telomeres and other things that are in the genetic code, but there's so many variants to the genetic code that it's the equivalent of counting to 2 billion. Like, you're dealing with billions of genetic ends. And what they're finding is, like, each time they try to manipulate a particular genetic end, it has an unintended consequence in other areas. Thus the deterioration, and whenever these cells are multiplying, it creates corruption in another portion of the code. Just the challenges faced with just how immense the mathematics are in the solution is mind-boggling. It's surely baffling. The only way around that is technology. A human being in a lifetime, I don't think, can count to 2 billion, if memory serves me correct, like the amount of time it takes you to count to 2 billion. So a little bit of food for thought there. I believe that if there is some way that it's wrong, and this ties back into something you said earlier about the difference between the Homo sapien and other animals, is that cerebral cortex. I believe perhaps that power process is ignorant of the capabilities of the cerebral cortex. That portion of our intellect and our mind that Nietzsche talked about, that can transcend man from being that animal to the point to where it's almost like you become superhuman, or tying it to what Freud talks about, going to the super ego, like a fight between the id and the super ego. What do you think about that? I laugh because at the end of all that, it makes me think of, so we got the whole caveman fire circle thing going on. It's more like the stoner pothead circle. Like, dude, what if, like, we're all in a simulation, but this is a simulation within the simulation, dude? All right, what say y'all to that shit? Let me know.